right? We all need a good flashlight. Maybe you lose power, or maybe it's like me. The other day, my light bulb went out in my laundry room and I couldn't see anything. So I had to use a flashlight to go ahead and see. So it could just be for, you know, walking the dog. My light bulb goes out in one of my rooms in the house, or for that emergency preparedness. And this, when we're talking about being prepared, Azpen has set you up for success. It is an 8-in-1 solar flashlight. But get this, not only is it your flashlight, I had to get my little notes because there's so many things. It's a flashlight, it's a lantern, it's a power bank, it's an alarm, it's your radio, AM, FM, weather radio, and then because solar, you can recharge it by harnessing the power of the sun. Super lightweight. When we bring the lights down, you'll see how bright this lamp is, this lantern, this flashlight is for you. So you decide what color that you want. Right now, the one that I'm holding is blue. But we also have it available for you if you'll check down. So next to that blue is what we call magenta. I'll put the magenta next to this one, orange. So magenta and then orange. Magenta is really more of a red tone, but we call it magenta when you order it. There's your orange. Here it is for you in turquoise. And then we also have it for you in green. Free shipping and handling, new for you at this incredible price of $22 and some change. 901-844 is the item number. Justin Hyatt is gonna join us to talk about Azpen. You look like you just came from Azpen, sir. Look at you with your little corduroy tie.
Well, thanks for noticing. Yeah, it's actually an Azpen shirt. I was looking, I was like, that looks like a corduroy rain jacket is what I got on right now. You know, we actually, speaking of Azpen, it is pretty much feels like Azpen here in all of the Southeast. In fact, it is the coldest and most snow that the Southeast is going to see. You talk about once in a generation. We've been talking about that a lot, it seems like, with all these different weather events. Since 1895 is the first time that you're going to see nearly every single Southeast state has a winter warning. Nearly 4 inches of snow. And we've seen what's recently happening, all the ice. We're seeing what's happening across the country. It doesn't matter where you are. You all need power and you all need a flashlight. This is one of the things I love. Yes, it's an 8-in-1, but you know what that means? It's not just a flashlight. It's a whole entire emergency kit. You have your flashlight right here, one touch of a button to turn that on, so now you've got that torch light. There are 2 flashlights built into this, where when I hit this again, it's gonna light this one. Now I've got a down light. This is perfect for anybody who's even just looking for a perfect reading light, crafting light, a light that's right by their bed. Something now I can set this down and be completely hands-free. Right here is one of the really cool things. Now let's talk about recharging this. When we talk about emergency, what happens if we're out of power? This is actually a solar panel. So while you're using this outdoors, this will be recharging itself. That's not the only way that it can recharge itself. In fact, this is also going to be a dynamo crank. So when this runs out of power, it's never really out of power. Speaking of running out of power, what runs out of power all the time? Our phones, okay? This is actually a power bank too. I want you to, in your mind, add up all the different values to a flashlight, a down light, and we haven't gotten to the radio part, in a power bank. And yeah, that's right, it is a radio. AM, FM, and your Weatherband radio, so you will have minute-to-minute, up-to-date from the NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, what's going on with that weather wherever you are. Now, I'm gonna tell you my personal story. The exact thing that I went and grabbed when that power went out is this. When there was nothing, this was my only line of communication. We had no power, we had no internet, and then one thing that you don't think about is no cell service. For days, had no cell service at all. I had no idea what was happening. When the power went out, we had no internet, no service. Well, there was that 1 hour where we didn't know where the hurricane was going to go, whether it was going to shift north or south, which was going to make a gigantic difference to what was going to happen to our area, whether it was just for the high winds and or for the storm surge. I was able to hear what was going on. The next day, I had my radio going in the morning because I was doing all the cleanup. I could hear my AM, FM radio, see what was going on in the local area around me. Didn't know what happened with the Tropicana. So many different ways and applications, but when you're not using it for emergency, take it out right here by the pool and listen to your music. Nothing worse than your phone saying, it's overheated, now I can't listen to my music. You'll be able to listen to all of your little talk show radios right there, and then again, still be able to recharge it while it's outside too.
Which is really great, using that manual if you want to use the crank to go ahead and recharge it, or just harnessing the power of the sun, which a lot of places, even though it's cold outside, you know, the sun is still shining, so you can use that to power it. And I love it too, just even in that case of emergency, think about how many times that you try to run out, you're trying to find those batteries for your flashlight. They're always sold out. They're always sold out. You can't find them. This, you don't have to rely on batteries. And anytime you need to power your cell phone, like you were saying, maybe it's a little Geek Air fan that you have here at HSN that you want to power, you have it as a power bank. Only thing you need to decide is one, do I want to take advantage of this deal? And even if you already have a flashlight, turn it on. Can you actually see? Right? What is the quality of the flashlight that you currently have right now? Maybe it's time to upgrade, and on top of getting so many features with this product from Azpen. So we have it for you, free shipping and handling, $4.06 to get it home on a FlexPay. That's the power of shopping with any debit or credit card here at HSN. 5 months to pay this off, $4.60 to get this home. You just choose what color that you want. I've been holding it in the blue for you. We have 5 great colors to choose from. Next to that blue, you'll also see it in magenta, which is really kind of more of a red. Then we have it for you in orange, turquoise, and then we have it available for you in green. 901-844 is the item number. This is also a product that has been very popular because it's practical. But when we talk about a powerful flashlight, look, I mean, look at what you're getting at this price.
Yeah, we'll just shine it over here.
Whoa, yeah.
Don't look directly into the light.
No,
it is blinding. That's just what this is just the flashlight. I'm actually gonna go hit it again. When I hit it again, it'll be that actual little desk light. So now I can set this down. You can see exactly how it's illuminating the desk. Can we show that wider angle? I wanted to show the desk. There you go. Because now I can set it down, and now I don't have to hold the flashlight. Now I can go ahead and I can have the book out. I can have anything out right here and be completely hands-free. By the way, this is only the third presentation. We just relaunched this. This was a customer pick, and so it is the new kind of configuration, all the new colors too.
Right.
So literally,
and already over 4,000 gone.
Literally, the third presentation over 4,000. So yes, you have your flashlight right here, but remember, you have 2 lights. So I was able to do this when the lights went out. The other thing that I did was, since I've got low ceilings, I actually went to the other light. So instead of me having it this way, I actually flipped it back up this way, and I was able to light up the whole entire ceiling. So it was all of that kind of up light or down light. You can figure it out how you want to use it. With the lights down, what I want to do is I want to go to the SOS. Because now I've got a visual and audible alarm. So now I can see, or you can be seen, whether you're on a boat, whether you're in a car, whether you're at home, you can have that audible alarm so you can be heard and or seen no matter where you are. Maybe it's on the road, maybe it's at home. I love that. And again, just one touch of a button to do it again. I'll flip it right back here to that other desk light and or down light, or however you want to call it, a lantern. It's just nice to know that I can also have that hands-free down light so I don't have to be holding the flashlight.
Well, and it's nice to know that you're not picking up something that you're waiting for that rainy day, right? For that emergency to happen. You can even utilize this whenever you're crafting. Maybe it's your loved one that, you know, they want the lights off, but you need that down kind of reading light whenever you're in your bedroom. You can utilize it as that, or maybe in your living room, wherever the case may be. Maybe you just want to use it as a radio. Maybe you're outside, you're working outside, maybe you're out in the garage, maybe like you're shoveling the snow, right? And you're like, well, let me just listen to the radio while I'm out here. You're able to do it with that. And how do I recharge it? You use the power of the sun. I mean, we give you a cable, right? We give you a cable to come with it, a MicroUSB, but the fact that you can crank it or use the sun to recharge it, now you're not dependent on, well, I have to always plug it in or I have to pop batteries in it. You can charge it wherever you are as long as the sun is shining, or if you want to get a workout in. Right? Here's your workout.
It's a little fidget spinner.
Right.
I was just thinking, as you were saying that, I was like, it reminded me of that game, the Bop It. You remember Bop It?
Yes, that was such a fun game.
It's like, crank it.
Yeah.
Okay. Flip it.
Yeah.
Okay. Click it. Click it. I literally flick it, click it, all the different things. Again, look, we call it a 8-in-1 flashlight. Ultimately, you know what this is. It is an emergency kit. Yeah. And it's the fact that it feels and looks like a flashlight. But it's not as heavy as your typical flashlight.
Light, exactly, it's lightweight.
12 ounces. So this is rechargeable. The other thing I love about this too, it's not like you're gonna get a flashlight and then you have to spend $5, $10 on more batteries, right? Yep. That's one of the things. And then what does that do? It just makes this heavier. This is super lightweight and rechargeable. You are going to use this, and look, what do we always fall back on? We fall back on the things that work. We always see all this new technology then when there's no power, what do we fall back on? The old technology. And that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing, it's a good thing. AM, FM radio. Again, when there was no power, no internet, and no cell service, what did I use for communication? AM and FM. And then I also had that Weatherband. Here right is obviously our antenna, but I want you to see this. This is our little tuner. So it's really simple to go ahead and turn that radio and that dial to get to that little tune or that channel that you want to listen to, whether it's AM or FM. And when you are listening to your radio outside, remember, this is a solar panel. So you're outside, wherever you might be, it's going to be recharging while you're using it outside as you're listening to your radio. Do you know somebody who just loves talk radio? They're going to love this. And the other thing, too, is we always think, I'm just going to use my phone. Then you listen to your phone, and it's like windy out, and you can't even hear it, and you're trying to move the phone closer to you. This is going to be way louder, sound better than your phone, and it's also not going to eat the battery on your phone. But if your phone is dying, which, of course, it happens at the worst time, now you can plug it in to your phone and actually recharge it because it's also a power bank.
Yeah, you can recharge it, which is great. It's at that, so new for you. This is a brand new model that we brought, well over 4,200 gone. This is the third presentation. Last scheduled presentation on the day because we are just getting more limited. So I always say out of sight, out of mind. If you want to go ahead and grab it, take advantage of the price that you're getting and take advantage of the free shipping and handling. And then on top of that, 5 months to pay it off. So $4 and some change if you want to utilize the FlexPay. It's always there for you, which is great. There's some magenta. We have it available for you in blue. Here it is for you in green, turquoise, and then we also have it for you in orange. If you'd love to add it to your cart, well over 4,300 already gone. 901-844 is the item number. I love when we show things like this here at HSN because it's such a practical, necessary thing to have in your home. You gotta have a flashlight. Whether it's in case of that emergency, maybe whenever you're walking the dog at night, but this is more than a flashlight. Now it can be that reading light for you. Now it can be the radio for you. Now it can be the power bank for you. Now it can be that alarm for you if you're in a place and you need people to hear where you're at. And then, did I say power bank? I mean, there's so many different things you can utilize this for $22 and some change. And you can recharge it harnessing the power of the sun.
Yeah, I love it. You know, again, it's one purchase for 8 different things. Oh, I forgot to get my power bank. Oh, I forgot to get the flashlight. Oh, I forgot to get the radio. It is literally one purchase. When you just start to add up the value of, okay, what about just one little desk light? And we present little desk lights. This is a desk light, okay? Or
and we'll present them at this price.
Exactly.
Truly.
How about for a power bank? Look, when I started presenting power banks probably over 10 years ago, do you know how much they cost? $50, $60. This is nearly 3,000 milliamp power bank. You could be able to recharge your phones. It does literally everything. And again, when this is running out of power, it's never really running out of power because we still have that solar panel. And then this, yes, it can be addicting. You can just sit there and do this all day. But when that battery starts to die, and you can actually see because there's a little LED that'll indicate green or orange or red when the battery's dying, you just do this and you can go ahead and do what we call a people power or dynamo crank.
Or as I say, busy work for the kids.
Busy work.
Busy work for the kids. It's like, here you go, crank and then you switch it over. Give me 5 minutes, and then you go you can get your workout in and then power your phone because you can use it as a power bank and, of course, using it as that flashlight or the desk light or as a radio, AM, FM, and weather radio. Over 4,380 gone. Lots of you jumping into the ordering process. We're in the final moment, so that's my time to remind you of the colors. 5 great colors that you can go ahead and choose from. You're seeing it as that desk light, which is really great. There's that crank so you can recharge it using the power of your muscles. I say harness the power of the sun,
harness
right?
the power of your muscles.
Harness the power of your muscles or the sun. I say use the sun. So here it is for you in blue, magenta, orange, turquoise, and then also in green. $22 and some change, free shipping and handling. Great price for you. 901-844 is the item number. All right, I saw something and I told my team, I was like, they didn't give me time, but it was such a good deal.
Yeah.
I may get in trouble for mentioning it, but I want you to know we have the lowest price ever.
Who's gonna
on the
yell at you?
EcoFlow River. I know. I kind of go under the motto for ask for forgiveness, not permission. But, you know, because this is such a great deal. And I know a lot of people being prepared, but also I think about too, like for entertainment, for camping, whenever winter passes by, for, you know, the tailgates, whenever football season restarts over, or many of you may get it in time to tailgate for if you're gonna go to the big game or something that's coming up. But best price we've ever done. So here's what we're doing at $419. It's actually over $500 off, saving more than you're spending. You're getting the EcoFlow River, and you get the bag and the solar panel included. $329 is just a unit itself. say for a few bucks more, get the solar panel. And I can actually plug in like my microwave.
You can plug in your induction burner. You can use your coffee machine. You can use your blow dryer. This is the most powerful in the most lightweight that we have, under 20 pounds, only 17.2 pounds. This has been flying. This is our River 2 Pro. We have our River line. We have our Delta line. In the River line, which is all about portability, this is the most powerful. We got River 2, River 2 Max. This is the River 2 Pro, and this is an exclusive bundle with the solar panel and the bag, which is designed specifically for your River. So we emphasize the portability by allowing you to go ahead and throw it in the bag, and then all the cables, guess where they live? In the bag as well.
And here's the thing, at $419, so you can use the 5 Flex on any debit or credit card, but if you have your HSN credit card, you get an entire year to pay it off. It's about 35 bucks today. And I believe it has free shipping and handling too, which is also really good too.
The best 4-letter word there is.
We love that. Depends on the day, right? No, I'm just kidding. Free shipping is always good. All right, 0910.